Well, this is boring. This is going to be much more fun. Right, so as you can tell, we're making a wood burning stove out of a gas bottle. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is remove the valve. Obviously, there's a bit of the valve because I just removed it, and I'm not going to show you what I've just done because it was bloody dangerous, and I just can't be asked with all the negative comments. So, there's plenty of videos show you how to do that, but remove the valve. And that's the bits of the valve. Plan a day for getting one of these fuckers off because they do not want to come off. As you can tell, that's took me all day to get that off. Yeah, so don't take it off the way I have, because that's why I'm not showing you, because I don't want to get anyone killed or hurt by doing what I did. But it involves a hacksaw blade, that's all I'm saying. So yeah, just use the other videos to do that. Get yourself a plumbing wrench or something, or a pipe spanner. I don't have one, I wish I did. Right, so what we're going to want to do now is purge the gas out of this, because there's still gas and I can smell it. So we're going to get a funnel or something, fill that full of water, and it's going to push the gas out. Don't go near it with an angle grinder until you filled it full of water, because it's a bomb. This is still a bomb if you're not careful. Right, so that is now full of water, and that is bloody heavy. So hopefully all the gas is purged out now. You can probably make out the water sloshing about in there. Just a word of warning, I feel a bit sick now. I wasn't wearing a mask or anything, and it's obviously got into my body somehow, and I feel like I've had a couple of pints. So I'm just going to sit down in the air, chill out for a bit, and I might continue this tomorrow. Right, so it's now Monday. Last time you saw this it was Friday, so I'm hoping all the gas is out. So the next thing to do is take this handle thing off. So yeah, something like that. Could use that for another part. That's definitely getting recycled. That's a good bit of metal. So that's where the door's gonna go. And when I get this bit off, what I'm gonna do is use this as the air intake. So I won't have to make another door. It will just be this is the air intake, and you'll be able to see the fire inside there. That's the idea. Right, so the issue I've just had now, because I've took that off, this is heavy and can't be lifted. And the other problem I've got, if I cut the bottom rim here off, which is what I intend to make the legs with, when I've cut it into two pieces that you'll see later, when I'm trying to do the door, it's going to roll around all over the place. So what I propose I'm going to do, I am going to do it, I'm going to keep the bottom on it for the moment, do the door, so I might cut a slot, weld the hinge on, do the hinge side, and then cut the rest out, so I ain't got to bugger about trying to straighten the door out. So I'm going to have to empty some of this water out first, because the angle grinder and electrics and all that. So what I might do is just use an A4 sheet of paper as a template for a door. I'll measure that up and I'll see what the size is. You can still smell that gas as well. So I've got to work out how I'm going to hold this up while it empties. I might just have to stand here for a bit. Just let it piss out like that for a bit and see how light we can get it. Yeah, just let it trickle out for a bit and see where we go. Right, so what I've done now is draw the door out of a permanent marker. Now I hope I've measured this up right, otherwise it's not going to be straight. Messed up before, as you can see, so we've got rid of that, but don't matter, all this paint's going to burn off anyway. But I'm going to cut along this line. So the idea is cut along 3 of them, put the hinge on, and then once the hinge is all welded on and everything's straight, we can then cut that off to have the door operational. That way what's going to happen, it'll all be straight and level, I hope. Right, so I've got the 3 bits cut out here, but I've left that bit as it is just so it holds the door in place while I'm welding. Removing the paint because I want a good connection when I weld it. I just got to zip these corners out and we should be at the welding stage. Alright, so there's the plan. I've got these things, and hopefully if I weld one end on there and one end on there, maybe I need to clear a bit more paint off first, they should act as a hinge. And the good thing is, if I want to unscrew the door, I should be able to. So one there, and I think if I get the threads the right way round, shouldn't have too much of a issue. Then we can cut that off and we've got a hinged door, all going well. I ain't very good at welding. I've had a go. I bought a welder, so I'm going to go and play with it. Okay, so I've had a change of mind. What I'm going to do is use this hinge I found. I didn't think I had one, but turns out I have. I'm going to use this hinge. It ain't going to be the prettiest of things, but who cares, right? So now I've just got to clear the paint off of here so I can get a connection for that hinge, weld that on.